Hello guys, welcome to Salesforce Network Salesforce Administrator tutorial. So we have already started a free live workshop that is on Salesforce Administrator or to become a Salesforce Administrator. It's already started from 11th of September 2024 and it's supposed to be going on 26th of October 2024. The running time is 7 to 8 p.m. IST. So today's topic is object. What is object that we are going to cover in this session? So before this object already we had seen introduction to Salesforce, what is CRM and the functionality of CRM with Salesforce and with other technologies. Also we had seen that how to create a document, what is the purpose of document in Salesforce, and how to create an application in Salesforce. That thing is already covered. Today we are going to see object. So what is object? In Salesforce, objects are database tables that permit to store data specific to an organization. So objects are database tables. Table is a collection of row and columns that permit to store data specific to an organization. What does specific means? Specific means here a sales organization is holding sales type of data. A service organization is having service type of data. So as per the organization, like Hyundai is selling the car, so they are going to store the information according to their business need, means related to car information they are going to hold. So different type of organization is holding different type of data. So according to their business they are going to hold the data. These are of two types, means object is categorized into Salesforce in two types. First is standard object and next is custom object. Standard objects, these are created by the Salesforce to meet organizational CRM requirement. So this is already created by Salesforce and given to us. We can't create standard object. Standard objects are pre-built objects provided by the Salesforce as a part of core CRM platform. Core CRM platform means it is already designed and given to us. So most of the requirements they are covering. So as a sales is app is already developed by Salesforce and given to us in sales app, so many objects are holding. So what the objects, main objects what sales app is holding, that is campaign object, lead object, account object, contact object, opportunity, and so many relevant objects are holding by sales application. The standard objects cannot be deleted. So as we had seen, a application is not means a application is not going to be deleted by a user. Which type of application? The application what is provided by Salesforce or what is already given by Salesforce, that application we can't delete. Same like application, object what is provided by Salesforce and given to us, that objects we can't delete. In simple terms, what we can say, standard objects are the objects provided by Salesforce, that objects we can't delete. like account, contact, opportunity, lead, cases. These type of objects are created by Salesforce. That objects we can't delete. Second one is custom object. Objects that are created by the user as per our business requirement. Custom objects are user defined objects that extend the functionality of Salesforce by allowing us to store data as per the business need. So, when the requirement came from business and then we are going to create an object, that object is going to be called as custom object. This can be deleted, means this object we can create, we can modify, we can delete. All the operations we can perform with this object. But in the standard object also we are going to perform all the operations. One operation we can't perform, that is delete. So there are three ways to create custom object. First is standard way, second is schema builder, and third is metadata SOAP API, that is web service. By web service also we can create object. So for now we are going to see only one way, that is standard way for now. Later we will see how to create custom object by schema builder and metadata SOAP API. So any standard object is not holding double underscore C, but all the custom object must have double underscore C at the end. So for today's assignment we are going to create a custom object by the name employee. So first we are going to type login.salesforce.com in the URL. Then we are going to provide our username and followed by password. Click on login button. It will by default redirect to Lightning Experience page. If someone is not seeing the object manager, simply they have to click on setup. Again they have to click setup. So they are finding the object manager. Click on object manager. So object manager is what? Object means we had already discussed, like this is a table, and in different databases this is going to be represent as a table, but in Salesforce we are going to treat as an object. So object manager is holding all the objects in single view. So these are all the objects created by Salesforce and given to us. We are not going to see all the objects. The common objects what is used in the Salesforce, that we are going to see. So let's see account object, what is more popular in Salesforce. Account, contact, opportunity, lead. These are the common objects what we are frequently using. So after clicking on this account, it is opening the detail of account object. So account is a standard object created by Salesforce and given to us. What all the details we are seeing here, at the left panel we are seeing the details of this object account. Here in the details in the middle section we are seeing the description. There is no description for account. API name, account. Whenever we are doing any customization with this account, with this object, we are going to use this API name. Custom, no, singular label. Account, plural is accounts. Enable report, track activities, track field history, deployment status and settings. Then if I am clicking on fields and relationship, So object is like a table. Fields and relationship is holding the fields information. So there are 33 plus items, means fields are available. So account name, this is the field label, this is the field name, and then we are seeing the data type, then controlling field and indexed. This is indexed or not. If it is checked, then it is indexed, otherwise not. So let's see what the fields are given in the Salesforce for account object. So account name, field name is name type, account number, then field name is account number, and data type for this is text. So we will see how to create this data type and fields. For now we are seeing account is a standard object and it is holding these fields and relationships. So how we are going to create our own custom object? So while clicking on object manager, at the right side there is a create and there is a drop down. We need to click on custom object. Simply click on custom object. So here we are getting a notification. Permissions for this object are disabled for all profiles by default. You can enable object permissions in permission sets or by editing custom profiles. So any object is going to be viewed by the profile only. So in the profile, if they are having the access, they are having the access of that particular object, that user can view the object, otherwise that user can't be see that object. So custom object information. This singular and plural labels are used in tabs, page layouts and reports. So these labels what we are going to provide right now here, that is going to be used in tabs, page layouts and reports. So in our assignment what we are going to create the object, that is employee. So we are going to create an employee object. Plural is employees. So plural we had provided employees. If we are putting employee only, there is no error at all. It starts with vowel sound. So it is also for differentiating some of the things. So E means vowel is what? So for now I am checking this, as this is starting with vowel sound. So object name is employee. So the object name is used when referencing the object via the API. So all the customization things we are going to perform by this name only. So it will be a good practice that we are providing the description name. So this object is created for employee management system application. Context sensitive help setting. Open the standard salesforce.com help and training videos. So by default we are getting a help window. Open a window using a Visualforce page, or we can also customize the information for this object, and we have to choose this radio button and we have to select the Visualforce page. But for now as we are new to Salesforce, we are going with the default one. Enter record name, label and format. So the record name appears in the page layout, key list, related list, lookups and search results. For example, the record name for account is account name and case it is case number. So the record name for account is what? It is going to be account name, what we had seen just now, and for case is case number. Note that the record name field is always called name when referenced via the API. When we are referencing this with API, then it is going to be called as a name. So record name, here we are giving employee name, example like account name, and this is important, we are choosing the data type of this object. So the data type is what? Text, or there is a warning also it is coming. If you plan to insert a high volume of records in the object via the API, for example, use the text data type. So here one warning we are getting to see that if we are going to plan to insert high volume of records, so we have to go with text. Also we can go with auto number. So auto number we are going to see in the next object creation. For now we are going with text only. Optional features, here if we are checking these check boxes, then it is going to perform according to these features. So if I am clicking on this checkbox, allow reports, allow activities, track field history, allow in chatter groups. So these all the features I had allowed. Also when someone is creating, they have to allow this all the features. Object classification, when these settings are enabled, this object is classified as an enterprise edition object. When these settings are disabled, this object is classified as a light application object. So if it is checked, then it is going to be treated as a enterprise application. Deployment status, by default we are going with deployed. Deployed means what? It is means in business stream. In development means what? It is in developing phase. So this is the only difference. If we are choosing in development, means it is in developing phase, and if it is deployed, then we can use this object. Search status, when this setting is enabled, your user can find records of this object type when they search. So in the search box, if they are searching for this particular object, they can be able to find out this object. So I am clicking allow search. Object creation options, available only when custom object is first created. Add notes and attachments related list to default page layout. So notes and attachment is going to be given by default in the page layout. Launch new custom tab wizard after saving this custom object. So I am launching this as a tab also. So when the object is visible to our application, until and unless we are not adding this object in a tab, we can't see this object. So let's see in one view what we had did for creating the object. So first we have to provide the label for that particular object. In our case we are creating employee object. So employee, plural is employees. If it is starting with vowel, then we have to check, otherwise no need to check. And also if we are missing this information or we are leaving this information, there is no effect. Object name is employee. This name is going to be referred in any customization or configuration type of things. So this uh, all the peoples get know if we are doing the configuration and customization in our later sessions we are going to do. So this will be the best practice to provide the description, and here we are going with default. Record name is going to be populated by this name, employee name, and data type we are choosing text. Here all the optional features we have to check. Object classification is also checked. It is in deployed status. Allow search is checked, and this also both the checkbox is checked. So finally, what is the difference between save and save new and cancel? Save and save new is if we are clicking on save, so this only object is going to be saved, and again if we are going to create just now a second object, we have to click on this, and we don't have to save this object, then we have to click cancel. Click on save. So it is asking for the tab where we have to present and what is the tab style. So employee is our object name. Tab style, if we are clicking here on the search box, we are able to see different types of style. So any style we can free to take. Here I am taking lightning and skipping this information. So description, this is for employee management system app. Click on next. So step 1, enter the details. This is the details, simple details we have to fill here. In the next step, add to profiles. So already we had seen the profiles while creation of application. The same profiles are displayed over here. So for now I am not going to do any modification in this. By default I am going with, so it is going to be presented on all the profiles. So simply I am going to click next. Step 3, add to custom apps. So this object is where we want to present this custom object. So these are all the applications, and here if we are choosing the checkbox, then for this application it is going to view, otherwise no. So for now it is checked for all the applications. So here at the end we are seeing employee management system application, and it is also checked. So by default we are going with the default condition, already it is checked. In the real time scenario, when we are working for a client or company, then company or client is going to suggest us that for which application this object should be visible. So if the company is saying that or the client is saying that we are going to use this object on employee management system application, so we have to click here, uncheck include tab, scroll down and click on only employee management system. So for this application it is going to add, and for these all application we can't find this employee object. So for now I am going with default one, all the applications, and clicking on save button. So as we had already discussed right now, that in the details in the object manager, we are redirecting here in object manager, employee, details, and in the details section we are seeing the description for this object. This object is created for employee management system application. API name is denoted by double underscore C at the end. So employee double underscore C. As we had seen before this, by opening the account object, that is a standard one, we were not seeing double underscore C at the end. So this is the huge difference between standard object and custom object. The standard object is not having double underscore C at the end, but custom object, all the custom object what we are creating, that is denoted by double underscore C at the end. So this is custom, so it is checked. Singular is employee, plural is employees. Enable reports, yes, we had checked. Track activities, we had checked. Track field history, also we had checked. Deployment status, we had selected deployed. Radio button, health setting, standard salesforce.com help window it is going to display. At the right side also we are seeing we can edit this particular object as well as we can delete this object, but for the standard object we can't delete. So let's see for the standard object account what is the difference between this custom object and standard object. So I am clicking on setup, clicking on again setup. Clicking on object manager and seeing the account. So let's see what is the difference between this custom object what we had created and this standard object what Salesforce had provided us. So in the description there is no description, no issue with this. API name account, so this is the account name, and see our API name employee underscore C. So double underscore C is represented in only the custom object, but in standard object we can't find. Singular is account, plural is accounts, and for this is not checked. So here I only want to know you that what is the difference between standard object and custom object. If anyone is asking that what is standard object and custom object, standard objects are the objects what is created by Salesforce and given to us, so we can directly use that object in our business scenarios, and there is no double underscore C at the end of all the standard objects. So what is custom object? Custom objects are the objects what is created for our business requirement or business need, and this is not given by Salesforce. We are going to create this custom object and we can perform all the operations on this custom object. Create, edit, modify, delete, all the operations we can perform, but in standard object we can't perform all the operations. So at the right side we are not able to see delete, but in the and here also we are not able to see edit. So here in the custom object we are able to see edit and delete button. So a standard object is provided by Salesforce, so it is saying that you can't delete this, but custom object we are creating as per our business need. So if there is no business need, we are able to delete that particular object. How to find our custom object? So simply I am closing this all the tabs, again coming to home tab, and here Simply going with app launcher, typing here our application name EMS. Here our application is coming, employee management system. So as we had created our employee object, this object is coming over here. Also we had added a standard object account into our application. That object is also coming. So if we are clicking on employee object, so this is the layout we are seeing. And if we are clicking on new, so employee name, as we had seen the employee name we had taken of text data type, so it is coming like this. There are different views. So list view, if I am clicking on all, there is no data, no record at all, so it is newly created. So today what we had seen, we had created a custom object employee. We had seen the difference between standard object and custom object, and also we had seen how to add a custom object into our application. So how it is visible, as we had seen in the tab section itself, that we had checked this after profile, so it is able to see. So is this object is viewable or in different application also we can access? Definitely yes, because we had given this object to all the applications. So if I am going with sales app, this app is provided by Salesforce, and if I am clicking on the right side more, then we are able to see employee. So for all the application we had checked this object, so it is visible for all the applications. So like this we are creating the custom object. So do this assignment as of your own. If you are finding any trouble or problem, let me know in the chat box, or further in the on the YouTube channel. So let's see